Coach, talk a little bit about the season. I mean, my goodness, you guys still unbeaten and ranked in the national polls.
Hey, the boys have been on a great run, Dan. Big win over Bradley the other night. We had to come back. We were down 1-0 and came back and got a 2-1. But yeah, it's just been great. We're going one game at a time, and we're so pumped to be at home. Homecoming this weekend. So we got football with UNI at 2, and we come on at 5 with Evansville. So it's going to be a good weekend.
You mentioned the comeback versus Bradley. Like most good soccer teams, you guys have played ahead a lot this year. But how important is it to have games like that where you do have to come back?
Well, it tests you without a doubt. And, we don't want to come from behind. You want to set the tone and be up on top. And, we're fortunate. We haven't given up a lot of goals. And if you can play good defense, keep the team off the board, this team will find a way to score goals. Most likely we're going to have 3-4 good chances a game, and that's what it's been. And they're doing a good job of paying them off. They really are.
You look ahead to the rest of this season. You don't want to count too many ahead, but just talk about what you're looking at the next couple of weeks and toward the end of the regular season.
We are not looking ahead. They're actually in film right now. Then we're going to go to practice, so that's what we're looking at. That's what we're going to be doing, and then we're going to, take tomorrow, then the next day, and then Evansville's the game. That's it. Nothing ahead. Couldn't even tell you what's going on, and we've just got to have that mindset. But there's not many left. I mean, we're getting towards the end of October, and the season's flying. And we just got to kind of stay in the moment and keep going one game at a time.
Tell me about your team. I mean, what kind of team is this? How would you characterize the team?
It's a great team. They're tight. They're a good family. They spend a ton of time together. They work for each other, but they've got a good frame of mind. We're going to defend. We're going to defend the field, not just from goal, not our back line, but all over the field. We're going to be solid that way, and we can score goals. And that's been huge. That we've gotten 2, 3, 4 the last few games instead of like in the one goal, and you end up with a draw or enough. So we broke free a little bit, and we hope that's going to continue.
And it's not just one guy, right? I mean, it's
balanced. We got a lot of guys that are putting them in the back of the net. Even some of our defenders. The last game, Greg Stratton's the left back. He had the game winner, so that's just awesome. Yeah.
The record says you guys are perfect, but what are you still working on?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I mean, just little details. It's always the little things. Our communication, our angles to receive balls, how we're shutting people down, our help with our defense, just all those little things. Can we get better and better and better?
Is this something you've seen over the last couple of years building? Or is this a complete surprise?
No, it's been good because, last year's a separate team because every year's a different team. You lose guys, you add guys. But last year's group was good. They only lost 2 games last year, but we had some draws. And now we're turning the corner a little bit, not so many ties, and the wins are coming. So it's been a good group. It really has. It's been fun.
When's the last time you had a media scrum like this?
Gee, I don't think we've ever had anything like this. This is like unbelievable. Yeah, but this is awesome, and we're so grateful and appreciate. There's so many folks that are getting behind the team with us this year, and we're hearing notes from a lot of folks in the community and on campus, and it's been fun, and we enjoy every bit of it.
You've talked about the versatility all across the team, but especially up in that front line and those top 3 forwards, especially in that number 9 spot. You've been able to transfer a lot of people in there. How has that worked for you guys, and how has that been to your benefit?
Amanda, how good are you? She's talking number 9 and all that, but you've hit it on the head. We've got some good ones. Matt Bentley, Josh Dowling are pretty interchangeable as a 9 in the underneath with the 10. Ian Jones has been great out wide. Adna Brushev, Nicolo Mulatero, those guys have been very, very good. And like you said, we can score goals from different guys. So one guy draws a lot of attention, the other guy gets it. But we're fairly interchangeable with several of them, and they all have the ability to step up at any time.
And then talk about Michael Creek as well. He's pretty much been your main stand back there.
He's been nails. He's just intelligent, bright, gets better every day, works his butt off as a goalkeeper, and he just stays in the moment. He's never too up, he's never too down, and that's what you want from your goalkeeper, and he's just done a great job that way.
What's the song going to be?
What's the what?
What's the song going to be?
I have no idea. Because we're playing it. They're starting that deal, but we're going to actually be kicking off at 5. So, but I think they're starting some at 4:30 and 5:30, but they're doing fireworks after. So 7:30 in that parking lot across from the Presbyterian Church. Food trucks, fireworks. So after our game, boom, head over to the parking lot, and you'll see all kinds of fun stuff.
You got to make sure it's a win, right?
Yeah, we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. That's for sure.
Awesome.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, thank you all.
Thank you.